EFT is a great tool to help you with confidence issues. First of all, think about the kinds of situations where you feel a lack of confidence, where you feel some kind of stress or anxiety or physical symptoms in your body. Commonly, when we feel nervous and lacking in confidence, we might have butterflies in our tummy, or a kind of tightness in the chest, or lump in the throat, so that it feels like it's difficult for our words to come out clearly. So take a moment or two to think about that for yourself. How do I know when I'm feeling those symptoms of lack of confidence? Often the best place to begin with EFT is with the physical sensations that you experience in your body that go with some kind of emotional state, like feeling nervous and anxious, perhaps about doing an interview or something like that. Then get your setup phrases to incorporate those physical sensations one at a time. For instance, maybe you want to begin with, even though I feel these butterflies in my tummy, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I feel these butterflies just thinking about that interview, I deeply and completely accept myself. Or for example, your setup might begin with, even though I can hardly swallow when I think about that, I deeply and completely accept myself. If you have several physical symptoms, take each of them one by one and do a setup and then tapping sequences, measuring the before and after intensity using our 0 to 10 scale. Once you begin to feel a little bit more comfortable in your body, then you can start to think about the actual situation which is troubling you. Perhaps it's an interview, perhaps it's going to a party, perhaps it's needing to tell somebody something which is important and you're afraid that they won't accept what you need to say to them. Make a little mini movie of the scenario that you're already imagining and which has been creating these physical responses in your body. And then tap through each of the frames as if it really were a mini movie, so that you're covering all the aspects. For instance, you might want to give the whole thing a title, like The Interview. And then you begin the tapping something like this. Even though I have the interview emotions, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I have the interview emotions, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I have these feelings just thinking about the interview, I deeply and completely accept myself. And then tuning your mind into the beginning point of the movie. Perhaps it's you opening the door and walking into a room full of strangers. See that in your mind's eye and tap whilst you're tuning into that. I can see them looking at me. I know everybody's looking at me. I won't know who to talk to. Just say it exactly as you're thinking it in your mind. I'll feel so stupid. I know I'll feel nervous. I'll be looking for someone to talk to. No one will want to talk to me. I just won't know what to say. And then keep tapping through until you can think about that potential scenario, that mini movie, whilst feeling comfortable in your body. Sometimes that might just take a couple of rounds of tapping, other times you might need to do more. If you consistently tap through all of the experiences that have been causing you to feel a lack of confidence, if you consistently tap through them until you're able to think about them in a relatively comfortable way, you will find that when you go into those actual experiences, you're able to do it comfortably too. That's how EFT works.